Welcome back to the channel where we all can learn and grow together. Right here behind me is the vanity that has been an old project I started long before I started the YouTube channel. I actually had pretty much most of it done. It's just a lot of it kind of took the back burner unintentionally, but now we're wrapping this project up. It's mainly a lot of finishing work, a lot of sanding. The top still needs to be secured down. It's not secured down yet because of needing to do the sanding and everything, but as you see, the epoxy coating turned out pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of how that turned out, being the first time I've ever done that type of application. It did take at least a couple coats. Sometimes I could see the need for a third one, but sometimes I guess you could also do it in just one coating depending on the brand of epoxy you use. But this here is pretty much what the finishing product is. It does have some doors that you can open, and it has room down there for whatever you would have in a bathroom setting, and there's room to run plumbing in the back. There's going to be a sink kind of right in here. There's going to be an above counter sink. Eventually it's going to go on it. It's going to go in a bathroom setting, so most of the finish work I do too is going to be geared towards being able to take moisture that's in a bathroom with a shower and all that going on. So definitely want to make sure it stays protected. But I'm going to get ready to take this camera down, and I'm going to kind of give a run through on kind of what I did to build this. Okay, as you can tell, what we're going with is a rustic theme. She wanted something that she's going to do her bathroom kind of in a barn time rustic theme, so that's the reasoning for the type of doors that's on the front, is I kind of made them to resemble barn doors. The backing on here, those are cedar slats, and then this here was some kind of, I don't know how it ended up with this coloring on it. I'm glad it did, because that's what helped give these doors character when I stain it. Hopefully a lot of that will still pop out. I'm not going to do too much dark stains. I'm going to keep kind of more of the natural colors, but it will have kind of a pecan or pectin stain, which is a real light color stain, more natural stains, so to have the dark top and a light color stain, but want to try and keep this more natural look as possible. But basically what I did is the same idea of building a workbench like that. Built two squares and then put legs on it, which right here's one square made out of 2x4s. Wanted the same kind of heavy and stout, even though a lot of these vanities are made kind of light, but made two identical these squares out of 2x4s. I don't remember the exact measurements, but depending on the size of vanity somebody wants, those would change anyway. So one's up here, one's underneath those boards down there, and then got where it's like a 2x4, but I used my table saw and squared them up a little bit. Use these here for legs, and then also used one by that is fencing material. I glued it and also pin nailed it going down to add support this way, and then also covered it here with some more I think the front I covered in poplar slats, and that's also what these are made out of. So it's just a bunch of fencing, privacy fence material, except for these here is some knotty pine boards I already had laying around, so I used that at the bottom. And then I cut little strips, as you see where these boards meet, right there, right there, and right there. But if you see carefully, like this is more, you can see it better here. There's actually one right here, but it's blends in better, so it's hard to see it. But there's another one right here, you can really notice it. On this middle cedar board, I glued and nailed this way some little strips I cut, and then placed this in the middle, and those little strips I cut is what shapes these parts right here to kind of give it that little decorative look on the side. And then also used these, I don't know what you would call these pieces, I'm kind of new to terminology, but kind of just decorative pieces. So a lot of glue went into it, and also pin nails, and also for these pieces going in this way, there's two 3-inch decking screws that went in this way, and also some screws did go in to put the legs on. But I never built a vanity until I built this one. This was the first one, and the idea was to also kind of build it so it's got some weight to it, and I will attest it does have some weight to it. What I gotta do now is I got some brackets I'm going to have to use to put the top on, but before I put the top on, I gotta get all the sanding and finishing work to the cabinet done, and then I'm going to use L brackets, metal L brackets, to fasten the top on. And the reason why I'm going to go ahead and go with L brackets is just in case she ever wants another top on that. It'd be easy to remove that with just L brackets instead of other ways of fastening it to the top. So we're going to try the L brackets first. They're pretty stout ones I bought with some pretty good screws, so I think they should work. But I just wanted to show the cabinet and what it's looking like and how it's coming along. There's some more side view of it. So I'm going to continue working on that, but also I'm going to continue on working on getting more material, because I do got plans here real shortly. I'm going to start taking all of this here. These here, like I said in one of my other videos, this is all temporary. Everything in this garage at this point is temporary. I'm going to continue to move and organize and build this up into a really nice workspace. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to build a workbench where it's going to be a corner workbench, and it's going to be fastened to the wall. And then I'm also build the capability of having a tool wall going all the way from here all the way down. So it's going to be kind of like a wraparound workbench and tool wall with my woodworking. And so that'll be the next project I will be working on. I want to take the time before I wrap this video up to always say thank you for your support, not only to my channel but to this wonderful, beautiful community on YouTube that I have the privilege to also be a part of. I think it's awesome when we have something positive on YouTube. There's so much negative in social media, so when it's, you know, the choice to be able to be a positive, you know, put positive videos, positive feedback, positive support, and be something positive on there when there's so much negative, I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. All you beautiful people are supporting our channels, and I just want to, from Wrenches and Boards side and from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you. Stay awesome, stay safe, find your start, reach your goals, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.